So it turns out that I decided to set up an off-grid community farm project in the driest start to the season we have ever had here in the UK. But here's how it's going so far. At the beginning of this year, I took on my biggest growing project yet, attempting to turn this field of stones, thistles and docks into a productive, ecologically focused growing space that will provide organic food, environmental education and a welcoming space to connect with nature to those in need. And one of the first things I did was planting 400 willow cuttings for basketry and structures, then lots of perennials such as fruit trees, bushes and more. And as there's no mains water connection here, one of the first things I'd planned was to set up a water harvesting station, basically a roof with 5 1,000 litre water tanks underneath it to capture and store rainwater, which is usually something we have in abundance here in North Yorkshire. But to keep us going, my friend Ben saved the day by dropping off some water on the back of his truck so we could water seed trays and keep the growing beds from drying out in our newly built polytunnel that is now ready to take our heat-loving crops such as tomatoes, cucumbers, aubergines and peppers. We then built a compost-based system with a roof to increase our water storage capabilities if it ever rains again, and we started setting up more no-dig growing beds in between the perennial rows outside so we can finally start planting out the seedlings we've been growing on indoors. And it's May already, the season is flying by and there's still so much to do, but I really do appreciate all the support the project has had so far. So please keep your fingers crossed for some rain, and for regular updates on the project you can subscribe to my free community newsletter.